Hey VGA crew, Mike and Mari here with the question of the week. Question of the week, of course, was if you could have a remake of any original Xbox series, which would it be? For me, I'd love to see them come back with another Mech Assault game. For me, the Mech Assault games were the games I played on Xbox Live, particularly the first one. The second one, maybe not so much, but that first one was the first online obsession I really ever had back in 2002. It was so bad at one point that I was literally playing until like an hour before I had to get up for classes because I was in the middle of like my junior year of college at that point. And so there was more than one evening where I would play throughout the night and then suddenly realize, oh, I need to take a quick shower and then run down to campus to be able to sit through another English class. So yeah, the Mech Assault games were a great combination of that arcadey gameplay style using like the Mech Warrior world, which I absolutely fell in love with. I can never get into the sim style Mech Warrior games, and so the Mech Assault games were wonderful, and it's where I first really built a community of online friends, where I honestly still have some of them to this day. Uh, you know, there was a group of people. I'm on the East Coast, so I got on really late because I took a while setting up my internet connection in my room the day that Xbox Live started. I was there day one with that box. And because I didn't get started until like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, everyone who was on the servers I was playing were on the West Coast. And so I wound up playing with this great group of people who were not like your try hard, win to win, or, like have to do it perfectly toward a group. They were there to have fun. They were generally older. They were people, I was in my mid 20s. There were people in their mid 20s, early 30s who, they were just there to have fun. And so I've lucked into a really great group of people who unfortunately were on the West Coast, which means that they were 3 hours behind me. So while they were like, oh, it's 8 o'clock and I'm playing, for me, it was way later. And so I was playing way, way late into the night. But those Mech Assault games were a lot of fun. The destructible environments were something I loved using, shooting down a building onto a mech to cause it to explode, and then a chain reaction of that causing another one to explode is just one of the most satisfying things I've ever played. So yeah, the Mech Assault games would be one of the things I'd love to see come back in a modern capacity on Xbox Live. Now called Xbox Network, I guess you've talked about in the news at this point. So weird. Thank you for listening to me this week, guys. I look forward to being with you again next week.